OA Karen claimed my well water was owned by the HOA the very first week I moved in. I knew immediately. This wasn't a misunderstanding, it was a power grab. My property sat on 2 acres, and the original farm deed included a registered private well. It was installed decades before the HOA even existed. But Karen hated anything she couldn't control. She marched up to my porch, holding a clipboard like she expected me to salute. She said all water sources in the community were subject to HOA regulation. I told her my home wasn't part of the HOA and never had been. She smirked and said, "We'll see about that." The incident happened 3 days later. I caught her standing by my well house with an HOA maintenance guy. They were arguing about how to inspect it. He looked uncomfortable because he clearly knew they had no authority. Karen yelled that she was documenting violations for her report. I told her to leave immediately or I would call the police. She stormed off shouting that I was illegally using association water. That's when I realized she planned to escalate this. My reaction wasn't anger, it was strategy. If she wanted a legal fight, I'd give her one with evidence she couldn't twist. I gathered every document tied to this property, including the original deed with the private utility notation. I called the County Water Resources Office to confirm the well's registration. They emailed me everything I needed, permits, maps, and a boundary survey proving I was outside the HOA. Then I sent my drone up. I captured footage of Karen and her maintenance guy crossing onto my land. I also installed a camera facing the well house to monitor every future visit. Once I had everything, I planned the perfect move. I filed a formal complaint with the state's Public Utility Commission, reporting HOA interference with a registered private utility. My lawyer helped me craft the report and attach evidence, the footage, the deed, and screenshots of Karen's violation notices. 2 weeks later, the state inspector showed up. Karen sprinted across the street, ready to lecture him about community standards. He listened for about 10 seconds before shutting her down. He explained, very loudly, that my well was a state-recognized private utility completely outside HOA jurisdiction. Then he asked her why she had entered my property without permission. She stuttered something about routine inspections. He told her unauthorized access to utility infrastructure was a serious matter. The HOA board held an emergency meeting that night. The next morning I received a written apology and confirmation that Karen had been removed from all compliance duties. But the real payoff was seeing her sulk past my driveway every day without daring to look at my well house again. I didn't have to say a single word. The state did it for me. If you love HOA justice stories, like the video and subscribe.